Hello and welcome to Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host, Rob Bentley, and thanks for tuning in. On today's show, we'll recap an exciting weekend for the Ferris State Bulldogs, both football and volleyball clinching GLIAC championships, and we'll also talk about a decisive win for the Ferris State men's basketball team in exhibition play. We'll start with Bulldog football and joined now by assistant coach Ryan Brady. And coach, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Exciting weekend for the Bulldogs this past weekend. It was a close game against Northern Michigan for a while. Your team able to take control in the second half and most importantly clinch at least a share of the GLIAC regular season crown.
Yeah, it was a big win. It was a big game. There were some tough conditions out there with the wind, and it was a battle. Credit to Northern Michigan. They came to play, and they were ready to go, and we got our hands full on Saturday.
Before we go to the highlights, let's talk first about winning the GLIAC championships. Year 3 here for Coach Anise and you guys as a staff. Talk about what that means for the program.
Well, it's huge. You know, it's been our goal since we got here. Since day one, we stepped on campus. You know, it's what we've been talking about, and now it's now our dream's kind of a reality. And we got one more hurdle to go this week, so we're really focused on what we need to do, and we're not satisfied yet. We'll
go to the highlights of this past Saturday's game, Senior Day. 17 seniors honored before the game, and certainly guys that have met a great deal as a class here for this football program.
Oh, it's seniors have been unbelievable. Great group of guys. You know, they're going to be missed.
Starting off here in the opening quarter, and it seemed like the first quarter, the offense really trying to get it in gear. Big play here to Kyle Thompson, the tight end. One of the few times we've seen Jason hook up with the tight end this season.
Yeah, Kyle had a big game for us. He's been rock solid all year, blocking. It was good to see him finally get his hands on the ball there. And you know, we struggled a little bit early on. We a couple unfortunate bounces made it tough, and you know, the wind and some of the conditions had some of that. You know, that played a huge factor. You know, right here was a big play. You know, we were about to get the ball back, and we just can't give possessions away. And so we got to be better. And then this is, you know, the very next play, and they score. So they grabbed the momentum, and you know, from there, you know, we had our hands full.
On a positive note here for the Bulldogs, after giving up 56 points the week before, the only 3 scores you give up here in this game were on the short field off of turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, our defense, we talk about sudden change every week, and you know, even though we gave up only 17, and it was, you know, both in short fields, you know, our goal is 3 and out after a sudden change situation. So, you know, defensively still we're not satisfied with where we're at. We've got a lot of little things that we can clean up and be better at.
Offense certainly here in the first half, maybe not playing as well as we've seen them at times this year. What was kind of the emphasis, the focus at halftime?
Well, the emphasis was just keep our composure, and just, you know, it's never easy to win a football game, and so our guys understand that, and so we just knew we had to come out and not panic and keep our composure and just come out and play Bulldog football and just play one play at a time and just come out and make plays.
First time you've trailed all season at halftime, 14-7, and then here Jamel Lockett with a nice return, but a fumble on the play, and they get the short field again.
Yeah, so it's a big play coming out of halftime, and this is just kind of a credit to our guys. Even after this play and we go down 10, you know, we kept our composure, and we just kept battling, and just, nobody freaked out, nobody panicked, and you know, that's the way it's got to be late in the season. You see a lot of games like this at, you know, Division I, 1AA level. It's no different here.
Jason Vanderlyn hooking up with Kenny Fay, and you get back within 3 going into the fourth quarter, and then really seemed like the defense stepped up and the offense really got it going.
Yeah, once we scored there with Kenny, you know, we really grabbed the momentum back, and you know, our sideline got charged up, and you could really see the energy level of our guys get into it, and as we gained the momentum, we just kind of never looked back.
Touchdown here gives the Bulldogs the lead again, and we'll see you score a couple more times in the fourth quarter. A big fumble here on the kickoff as well.
Yeah, the wind was, I mean, really a huge factor. I mean, the ball literally would stop when we were kicking, you know, and opposite the bell there, and it was a huge play by John Metz. You know, and this really gave us a short field now and gets one of those back for us. Jason makes a great play right here and goes and stretches out and gets it for us, and you know, that was huge.
We'll see Jamal Jackson cap it off here, senior with the touchdown, and a great way to finish here on Senior Day.
Absolutely. You know, it was great for the seniors, and it's great for the whole football team, the program, the community, everybody get to enjoy a little piece of that conference championship, but we want to be outright champs, so we got one more hurdle this week, and that's our main focus.
You mentioned this week 10-0 for the Bulldogs. You can go 11-0. No Ferris State team has ever accomplished that in the regular season. What would that mean?
Oh, I mean, it's huge in a lot of regards. I mean, you're talking about an outright championship, you're talking about home field, you're talking about, you know, first round bye in the playoffs. So there's a lot to play for this week, and Walsh isn't going to lie down. And they're going to be a good opponent, and it's at their place. We got another long road trip, so So it's another big hurdle, it's another big test, and we got to be prepared to come out and play our best.
You go to Canton, Ohio to take on Walsh. They come in at 4-6, but they've won 3 of their last 4 games here on the season.
Yeah, they got some momentum. They're a lot like Lake Erie was. Won 3 in a row. They got some momentum. They're feeling good. This can make their season. So if they can knock off Ferris State, they're feeling like, wow, what a huge staple win for their program at the end of the year. So, they're going to come out and try to throw the kitchen sink at us and give us a lot of different looks, I would assume. And it's going to be another tough test for us. A
unique experience playing at Fawcett Stadium, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I know the Bulldogs played there last year. Talk about that experience and playing on that field.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool being there. It's a cool stadium. It's a cool facility. It's neat knowing the Hall of Fame's right there, and all the NFL guys that have played there, and a lot of tradition there in Canton, Ohio. So it's definitely, you get a cool sense, a feeling of the football history when you're there.
I know you're not looking past Walsh by any means, but the NCAA playoff selections come out on Sunday, and certainly the Bulldogs in position to receive the school's first bid since 1996.
Yeah, and that's really been, our ultimate goal is to win a national championship, and we can't get there unless we take care of business, this weekend, and so it's very important for us to focus, on the game at hand. And it's never easy winning a football game, and I don't expect it to be easy on Saturday. And so we got to come out ready to fight and ready to play our best. And then from there, we just got to let things unfold and see how it all pans out.
What will be some of the keys for the Bulldogs going into Saturday against Walsh, and what do you need to do well to come out with a win?
Well, we need to play well on special teams. We need to come out and play really sound on special teams, and then offensively take care of the ball, and then defensively we just need to tackle and create some turnovers. So if we can do those things and put all 3 phases together, we'll be in really good shape.
I know this your first year on the defensive staff after transitioning from the offensive side of the ball. How's that adjustment been for you this season?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun all season long, in a lot of regards. I love working with Coach Hodges and Coach Smith and some of our younger guys in the defensive staff. It's been a great transition, and I've enjoyed it a lot.
I know we mentioned Senior Day this past Saturday, and a great group of seniors, and you've got a couple of them in the linebacker area. Just talk about those seniors, what they mean to you and what they've meant to this program.
Yeah, Darnell, James, and Shane have been great guys for this program. Hard workers, do anything you ask of them. They're all hitters, and so they love the physical game and the contact, and so they're going to be missed a lot, and we're going to be sad to see them go.
Well, I know the Bulldogs a long trip to Canton, Ohio, but certainly if you can get a win, you have some big momentum going into the postseason.
There's no doubt, and we want to finish strong. There's no doubt, and we feel like these last 2 weeks we haven't been at our best, and so our focus and our goal this week is to play our best and to start preparing for the next little run here.
Well, congratulations again. Bulldogs winning a share of the conference championship, and looking forward to being the outright champions if you can come back from Walsh with a win.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.